All right, finally got some good weather here to work on the Westie. The other day before the rain came, I got this all done. I got a video on that. I had to come in here and fix my speedometer. I'm sure some of you with Vanagons or Westfalias may deal with this too, but you can see the plastic is chipped out. What I did is I just JB welded it in, and you know, we'll see how it holds. Last time I used super glue and it fell off right away. As soon as I push the trip reset button, it puts pressure on the back and just flips it right back out. Anyways, so what I'm working on today though is I got these seats right here. These are out of a Eurovan, so they should be more comfortable though than these seats, and I'm looking forward to throwing them in. But you have to modify the bottom, so I got a bunch of parts and stuff back here. I'm gonna pull these seats out and show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so let me show you guys the difference here on these tracks. So this is the Eurovan seat. You can see that it dips down here, right? So it goes over and then down. And then let me show you the stock seat. It's got a little bit of a different design here, but the width here is pretty much the same. It just doesn't drop down. So also let me show you the tracks, just in case you were curious. That's the Eurovan track. This is the obvious, you know, the stock 81 track. Yeah, just some minor differences, but pretty much that's the main difference. This one isn't tall, that one's tall. So I think if we cut it right along here, cut that lip off, it should fit in perfect. So yep, let's try that, see how it goes. Alright, so that was the first attempt. Could have been better. You can see I started off good, and then I started working in too much. So then I backed out, and then went back on the end there. So I just need to grind that, smooth it out. Also, I was debating on cutting this piece off because I don't really need that. I cut out the seatbelt because these have a wire for a seatbelt light. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do all the other ones. All right, so I got all the sections cut out. My first attempt missed, second attempt missed a little too, but I think I finally started to maybe get it down on these. It's not perfect, but it's not like you're gonna see any of this. So yeah, let's test fit it, see if it fits. I did go through, I ground it down with the grinding pad and a little hand grinding action right there just to smooth it out. So yeah, let's try and fit it. Look at that. Well, gotta fix this stuff, but these little needs a little cleaning, but look at that. We got it in. Pretty cool. We got Eurovan seats. Taking comfort to the next level. Pretty dirty. Still gotta clean them, but yep. Let's do the other one. And the only thing is, I had a hard time fitting this one, like with the clearance up here. That's why I did it from the side. So that seat right there is even harder just because of the steering wheel, and you know, you got the cabinet, so you can't really spin it a whole lot. But let me see what I can do. All right, so I just test fit the seat here on the driver's side because I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit, but it just barely fit, luckily. So yeah, a Westie with the Eurovan seat. The only thing I can see is, I think this one, just being a different shape, it looks like you're a little bit closer to the steering wheel. But I did a little test sit, and I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's like you're not gonna really have a lot of space here to begin with, but it's not the end of the world. I'm okay with it. It's actually pretty comfortable. I'm leaning back right now, so I don't know if you can see really, but yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely more comfortable. I got a headrest, which is nice, and I got these armrests on both sides, even though I don't really need both sides, but that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The only thing is the space here, which if you're a really big person, I don't know. I really don't know how that would work because I'm all the way back right now. Let me show you. So yeah, I'm all the way back on the track. I mean, even if I put this up a little, I mean, you're not going any farther back. That's it. So just have to deal with that. I mean, not a lot of space there, but I think it's probably better than how it was before as far as comfortability and overall, and I think you're only a little bit closer here. I do want to take off this handle back here, so note to myself for the future, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I still need to clean these seats. I got to do that seat over there, of course, and I want to take these out and clean them too, maybe, because you know, they're just old, and I want to like just clean them up, degrease them, and put new grease in them. So yep, that's it. Eurovan seats in a Westfalia. All right, well, I got this side done. This side came out a lot better than the other side, or the other one, obviously. Practice, I figured out the angle, but yeah, all that's left really is to clean these seats. Yeah, I was thinking about putting a little paint over this open metal, just a little quick spray. And all right, so I was just pulling out the driver's seat right here so I could paint up this open metal and then, you know, clean the seats. And yanking it out, it looks like this, where this section is weaker because of that. It literally completely separated. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, so that happened. I don't think it's a huge deal. I think you could probably almost even leave that in, or leave it just like that and put it in the track, and hopefully the track would, you know, hold it sturdy. And it's not like I'm really adjusting this much because well, I have to have the seat all the way in the back anyways. So immediately I was thinking, well, I could weld it. You know, I got this guy right here. The only other idea I had was maybe just throwing some JB Weld, and like I said, I think when it's in the track it'll be fine, because I'm putting this all the way in the back anyways, and I'm not really going to be adjusting it because, well, you can't really adjust it because your legs hit the wheel. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting, wondering why it was so wobbly. All right guys, well, we're back outside working. So yeah, I got the seats over here. I'm gonna pause on that and just let the JB Weld dry on this. I don't really expect this to hold it up all that well. I mean, the angle seems a little off here. I really should weld it, but like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. If I put it in the track, you know, if I fit it in there either way, it's gonna be tight from the track. So I'm not gonna worry about it, but I'm gonna leave that to cure before I paint it and then clean the seats. So what do you think, bud? Can we move on to this? So I'm gonna try and take these out and pressure wash them, degrease them, and clean them up, and then re-grease them for when we put the seats back in. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, real quick, you can see I went in around that bottom lip. I just pulled up the plate here and stuffed it. So that's what really helps this spin really good. So we're all greased up. Just gotta move on to these seats. Like I said, I don't really expect this JB Weld to really do much, but I'm gonna move on to this seat at least. Start cleaning it. I do have this little green cleaning machine, and it's kind of like a carpet cleaner. So I'm gonna take that to this and compressed air. These seats sat in a paint shop on a shelf where they sanded vehicles, so they're super dusty. So let me get them cleaned up. All right, well, I got both the seats in. I cleaned them and put them right back in. I ended up putting the driver's seat back in even though it was broken, and just like I thought, the track just holds it in just fine. I'll show you guys. So yeah, when I did put it back in, you know, that JB Weld wasn't gonna do anything. So my plan was, if it really needs it, I'll weld it, but I'm like really pushing it, The only thing that's spinning is you know, the plate down here, which always has a little play. But yeah, we got it back in. They look really comfortable. So real quick, I decided I didn't like the how far back the seat would not go, I should say, how close it is to the front. And you know, I decided I was just gonna try and tinker with it. So it stopped here right there by those folded tabs on each side. So I'm just gonna go through and see if I can lift them, see how easy it is to bend those or not. All right, well, that was actually pretty easy. And if I don't like it, I can always bend it back. So let me see how it looks. All right, so you can see it's coming out the track at the bottom. So this is on the last setting on the track where it's locked in before you're just sliding out. So it is a little bit better. Getting in and out, I'm not squeezing like I was. You can kind of hop in, but getting out, you gotta kind of like lean over and your thigh hits it. But you know, I could go even farther back, which this is really nice, you know, all the way back here. But you know, at that point you're kind of sliding, so you know, you're not locked in. So here we are, locked in. So it is what it is. I mean, it's not bad, you know. It's kind of like this on a bay window bus anyways. Just don't have thick thighs, I guess. But also, I think these might be taller. That's probably weighing into it. Also, they are definitely a little taller now that I think about it. But yeah, we got it all back together. If you, you know, you can always slide it back to get out if you want. But maybe I'll end up notching in another lock there in the track, so that way I can keep it all the way back like that. That would be nice, but either way, it's fine how it is. I'll probably end up cleaning up some of this grease too, so you don't see it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for getting these seats in there. Super stoked. This is definitely an upgrade. You know, they're not perfect seats, don't get me wrong. You know, they got some tears here and there, but for what they are, and considering my buddy just gave them to me, you know, they're a lot better than my other ones. So armrests are really an upgrade here. Super stoked on that. So all right, let's move on to some other projects. That's it for now. See you guys.